Tara, how you doing, Tara? What's going on with Tara? Let's see if she has anything to say. 51 points to 77, by the way. Oh, she does.
Hello.
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 How's life?
My boyfriend died.
Holy shit. You had a husband last time I talked, and now you got a boyfriend, and now he's dead.
Well, I left my husband when I went to Nova Scotia, and then when I came back, I had a boyfriend and he died.
Shit, that's fucking rough.
Yeah, he died on Sunday. I was with him.
Oh my god.
Yeah, he was in palliative care. Like, he just went downhill as soon as he got to the hospital. He was in
What
there for about a
happened?
month.
Head west on Lakeshore Boulevard west toward 31st Street.
He was an alcoholic and he had cirrhosis of the liver. And I didn't know it was as bad as it was. And his liver was only functioning at like 5%. So he had blood infections. He had enlarged organs. He had like, everything was wrong with him. He had like liquid buildup, like everything. And it just all snowballed in the hospital. And I just went to his funeral this morning.
Man, that's pretty intense stuff to throw at us here. We're all sorry.
Well, that's what's up. Sorry, that's what's up.
That's hardcore. And so, because I remember you were in a marriage that was
I
dysfunctional,
was.
and it was.
Yes.
Did you find a solution with the man that you were just with?
No.
Oh no! So you you picked a raging alcoholic. I'm sorry about your loss, but I mean, holy shit!
Yeah, that probably wasn't the best choice.
What are you doing now?
Now I'm walking. Well, I have to leave my apartment because I can't afford it. So I'm walking to the bank to get a bank draft so that I can get another apartment that's very small.
Where are you? Nova Scotia.
I don't know. I'm back in Toronto
Well, why don't you just come to Alberta where it's cheaper?
because I don't like Alberta.
Nobody likes it.
Alberta's like the Trump land of Canada, I think.
Yeah. I mean, I was just in Ontario, man. It's just as dumb there.
I guess so. I think
Oh,
I
yeah.
saw you in Ontario.
I was in
You were
Niagara
near my
Falls.
street.
In Niagara Falls?
No, when you were in Toronto, you were near my street.
When was I in Toronto? I was in Toronto.
You and what's her name? Jessica. What's her name? Heska?
Oh, when we walked around with Seska, and I was walking around there last
Seska.
year.
Yeah,
I
you
walked
had
around
like
Toronto. I went on a walk. Did you watch the video? Did you watch in the back end and then see me?
I watched part of the video. I saw you walking around my neighborhood.
Oh, yeah,
And
I went. I did live in a neighborhood for like a whole day, so I would have been there.
I think you were here for like a TikTok event or something. And
you
I was going to
spied on
ask
me?
you what it was, but I asked you what it was.
You spied on me.
Well, it was your video.
I mean, but you said you saw me.
Well, I saw your video and I'm like, I was going to tell you, hey, you're near me. But I'm like, yeah, you're probably busy.
Yeah, I was really busy that weekend. Actually, after that weekend, I had a big falling out with a bunch of people. Because when I was in Toronto, they had expectations that were like inappropriate, and I didn't meet them. You know how sometimes people have those expectations, right?
Right.
They're the worst. Yeah.
What are you doing in the daytime? You're usually on the night shift.
I can't sleep.
Uh-oh.
Alberta loves Trump. Yeah, Karen. Where I'm from, people believe Trump is a good guy. Where I'm from, because Biden and all the other liberals cut off the pipelines. I'm from a pipeline place. And when I originally met Tara, I was running a different account, and I was all about being a Canadian, and that was a big part of my identity at the time and my brand.
Yeah.
Alberta is going to be the 51st state. We're the only, our leader of Alberta was the only leader that went to Mar-a-Lago, whereas all the rest of the Canadians came together
God.
and did anti-tariffs. Alberta has no tariffs against the states.
My cousin that wouldn't get vaccinated moved to Alberta.
And they're still alive?
And he wants to live off the land, and he puts his
Oh.
kids in boxing, and he lets them drive, and
On the
so
land.
yeah, he does that. I think
When I
that's
was
what
just
happens.
Sorry. Go ahead.
That's okay.
It's okay. I'm being awful.
But yeah, I think that's where people go if they're like that. They go to Alberta.
Yeah. They go to, but it's because here we have oil, and people who work in oil aren't the smartest. Okay,
No.
like you don't need to be smart to work in oil. You need to be pretty stupid actually in Canada because it's a job that no one really wants. So they hire like
Off the
17-year-old
road.
kids that don't graduate, and they
What I
put them into
noticed
trades.
What I noticed too is that people from the Maritimes, the husband will go and work the oil patch, and then they'll just come back to the Maritimes, and they don't move their wife and kids there because they don't like Alberta. They
You know what
love
they
the
bring with them?
Maritimes, but they
You know
can't
what they
find a
bring with them
job.
though? You know what they
No,
do with
usually
them?
they leave the wife behind and they
But you know what
travel
they
back
bring
and
the wife
forth.
back?
No, because like the kids need
You
to
don't.
stay.
But you know what they bring a gift for the wife. You know what it is?
What?
Syphilis.
Oh,
That's the Canadian way right there.
not
And
good boys.
they had
not
to
good
teach.
boys with
They had to teach
Maritimes.
people in the East Coast about how a lot of these men are working out west, and then they get
Yeah.
syphilis and they take it back. They take that.
Really?
That's yeah, oh yeah, that was a big deal. Yeah.
Oh, I thought
'Cause
they
they-
were just good Maritime boys that wouldn't do that, but
No, the Maritime boards hate Alberta, and when they come here, they get drunk. And yeah, they're always with prostitutes, always. Like
Oh.
Newfies love the prostitutes. Like that's who fuels the prostitution and the drugs. It's the
Oh,
Easterners. Oh
Newfoundland.
yeah, they're a lot of drug addicts.
well, that's Newfoundland though, not Nova Scotia, New Brunswick.
I mean,
That's a different
I know
story, right?
some Nova Scotians too. They buy up the place. The Nova Scotians are out here trying to buy it up. They also make some money out here, and they do it. And they don't like the people here.
No, they don't
don't
like
like
the
it.
lifestyle. They like the Maritimes. They like the stuff back home. They're very homey people.
Yeah, simple. So, to work in the patch, they got to be simple-minded.
Yeah.
They have to like underage prostitutes. That's oil patch guys.
That's
what they like.
terrible.
That's what they like. If you go to Alberta, that's like the epidemic that they brought. The last oil boom brought prostitution and like syphilis to Newfoundland. Yeah, the husbands took it back to
horrible.
I don't believe you don't know this. I think we talked about this.
Oh, we might have. I think
These
that sounds
these aren't
familiar.
good people. They're not good people.
They seem like good people, but yeah, they seem very charming.
Turn left onto Lakeshore Boulevard
Amy,
West.
we're gonna boot you. Okay, I'm a Canadian, Amy. Just gonna mute your ass. Get on the team, Amy. Yeah, Tara. So did you ever like fix your problem? Remember we had that problem that you had that it's like you'd been living. You know what I talk about.
Well, kind of like my boyfriend was in his 60s, so he couldn't function properly. So he got a vasectomy, but we never actually had sex.
So you're picking dudes you don't fuck. You're
But we
like
did-
afraid of sex. Are you afraid of it? Do you want it even if you don't want it?
Maybe I don't, but we did other stuff. Like we did other stuff where I had like orgasms. We just did other things.
Oh, so
And
he
he could
worked you
give-
a little bit.
Yeah, he could give me an orgasm. Yeah,
Okay, so he was good.
yeah, he was good.
Better than your ex-husband.
He was just more experienced.
Nice. Well, you sound happier. You sound a little bit more because before you were like, I'm so naive and unhappy with everything. Remember?
Right.
Do you remember that?
I
Or was
think-
it just me.
No, I think I was like that. Yeah.
Yeah. You were in the
But now-
apartment. You had like a
Yeah.
husband you never talked to.
Yeah.
now you have a husband who just passed away. God bless his soul.
Yeah.
He's in his 60s.
He just turned 64.
Raging alcoholic. You what? You're like, how old are you?
I'm 46,
Yeah, you're like
turning
close to
47.
And yeah, you're with a 64-year-old guy. That honestly, that sounds like a bad choice. Ladies, consider younger men, please. That's what my whole thing is about.
But now I kind of have a fresh start. Like I'm on my own. Like I have a job. I'm gonna get my own apartment. I'll be single for the first time. Like since I was a teenager, I'll be like, I can see what's happening.
Happy for you. Younger is fun, everyone says. This woman needs to get laid if you haven't heard it. Her ex couldn't perform, and the ex before that didn't perform. She has not had it. Have you had any sex in a long time?
It's been a while. I could say 2010. I think that's the
14 fucking years.
Yes,
14 years.
without
She needs
sex,
to be
yes.
bent over. Woo! The window's open. The world's got to know. She's hot, too. She's got a fat back end.
truth.
She does. You're beautiful. She must
Aw.
be shy. Something's got to be up with you because that you're not getting it. That's too long. We have another woman in here. 13 years for her. So
Oh,
yeah, you're not the only one.
Yeah, it was just not the right opportunities, I guess. But maybe I am a little scared. Maybe that's why I pick people that can't have sex because I'm scared of it. Maybe that rings true.
But you weren't scared to be with your ex. What
No,
did he use his face or his fingers or something? What did he use?
he didn't use anything.
Interesting.
Oh, but you mean the
For the
one,
performance, since he was
but
dysfunctionate.
oh, that one, the most recent one.
Yeah.
Yeah, fingers, tongue.
Okay, so he was in there. He ate it.
Yes.
Queens, everyone's down. That's the way to be. We like this guy. He might have been a raging alcoholic, but he cared. He cared.
He tried not to be. Like he wasn't. He was more of like a light alcoholic. But he did enough damage before I met him that his liver wasn't functioning. So
What's a miracle, Amy, that he got her there? That he had a heart?
he was really great. I do miss him a lot. Like it's going to be a hard grief.
Sounds like it.
He was a really good guy.
Yeah. If he gave you room, like you're kind of a tight ass.
Yeah. Oh, and he also got me. He also bought me my first vibrator.
You never had a vibrator?
I never had a vibrator, so that helped tremendously.
Oh, so are you like using it?
Yeah.
Good.
And I would kind of put on a show for him, and he would go crazy.
I like that.
So that was more. It taught me to be more free, I guess. Like I can be uninhibited. I can be like be
You
more
can, like, go to
sexy, more
finish.
sexual.
Yeah. I get it.
Because my husband, never really paid attention to me. Like he never said anything about me, or like he just wasn't made that way. Like it wasn't his fault. He just didn't have that in him to be like that. He was more like a best friend / roommate.
Do you feel better at least? Do you feel like you can be sexy?
I think so. I mean, he thought I was sexy, and like he
You
would
are hot.
do.
You're a hottie. You're a hottie.
He would put his hand like on my lower back, and he would like put his arm around me. He would put his hand on my thigh. He would like, you know,
This is the ex, because your husband never did that stuff.
he never did that stuff. No, maybe hand holding, or he put his arm around my shoulder, but he wouldn't.
How long
do,
were
like,
you with your husband?
Too long. Almost 20 years.
Oh my god.
From the time I was 24, 25 till I was like 40, in my 40s. And it was too long. I stayed too long, I think.
It's your fault. Yeah. I yelled at you and laughed at you.
Yeah, because I knew it wasn't working, but I'm like, I love him. I don't want to go. He's my best friend and blah, blah, blah. So
That's that bullshit. Yeah. I'm
I
gonna hurt
care about
myself.
him.
I'm gonna hurt myself and live a shitty life to fucking not hurt this fucker's feelings who doesn't fucking give me what I need.
right? So that's a bad situation. So
A
then,
lot of women staying too long. Listen, this show's all about laughing at women who stay too long. If you stay too long, it's a joke. Let's hear about it.
yeah, well, now though, I finally have the opportunity. Like, I have a full-time job now. I'm hopefully about to get my own place. And I haven't had my own place since like university.
Maybe I'll come visit.
Yeah, you can come visit.
Yeah. Can I make videos? 25 years too long over here. 25 years too long. I love you, Shannon. You know who I'm talking to. Woo! Yeah, a lot of people resonate with what you're talking about. There's women in here still living with their ex who hasn't fucked them in 20 years. Don't worry. She was with that other guy for 20 years. And I'm assuming if that he was like that, you know, until 2010, that the sex wasn't crazy amazing. Otherwise, it would have never stopped.
Yeah, it wasn't ever crazy amazing.
And you've never had crazy amazing sex.
No.
That's so weird. Oh my god. Anybody in the chat never had crazy amazing sex? Like fucking half a day of poundage and fucking eating and maybe some rest, nakedness? Anyone in the chat? Yes, as they were changing her. She's gonna get it. It's coming. This summer, you're gonna fucking be in a hot apartment, fucking doing it. Ever done the hot apartment sex? Oh my god, that shit's the best. Am I right?
Well, when I went back to school, like to take a 2-year course, I sort of had an affair with a guy in my class,
Oh yeah, I remember you told me about him.
right? That guy. We didn't have sex either, and like he thought I was too tight to enter, so he just gave up.
I volunteer. What was he that big? Could you see him?
Yes,
Could
he
you wrap your
was.
you could wrap your hand around it or no?
It was really big, bigger than I've ever seen. And if I tried to blow him, he'd be like, "No thanks. Like you don't do it properly."
You're just biting it. She's like, "Ah, ah, ah." I like this. I would like for that. I feel like I would train you up. You'd be taking
Well,
it like, well, it's time to learn.
Well, I think I learned to give a better blowjob. Like I honestly think I can do that really well now because the ex showed me how.
Okay.
So I think that's covered. But it's
I
just
mean,
the actual sex is the problem.
you're still without it, abstinent.
And even he noticed that I tighten up. He's like, "You relax 1 minute and then you just snap closed like a bear trap. You just snap closed, like you won't open up."
Do you know why?
So I don't know why. Like he
Yeah,
thought
you got some-
maybe.
Yeah.
Well, he thought maybe I was abused when I was little, and I just don't remember. That was his theory.
I mean, I think if you don't remember, maybe subconsciously.
Or maybe it's something else. Maybe it's medical. Who knows?
Yeah.
Or maybe it just needs the right time and attention.
Yeah. Do you drink?
I don't because, well, I mean,
Good.
I would drink a
That's
little
not a
bit
good
with
choice.
him, but then I decided not. It
Oh,
wasn't
yeah,
a good
he was an
idea. I don't drink
alcoholic.
anymore.
You're gonna become a
Yeah.
lush with him, and a fucking a
Yeah,
wino.
I didn't want to sit around drinking with him. That would be lights out. So, but I did do more like for a while I was doing like CBD.
Oh, CBD. That
I was
stuff
doing
helps.
I was doing like just taking capsules and like taking gummies and like drinking like pot soda and that stuff, and it really relaxed me. But sometimes it almost made me black out a little bit if I took too much at once.
When you ate it, yeah, it could do that. CBD with a little bit of the TH.
Yeah, it's CBD with THC. Yeah, and the soda was only THC.
It's a condition tightening up. It's someone's saying. My daughter has it.
Oh, it could be. It could be a medical condition.
No taking talk. No taking talk.
Like I went to
Delicious.
you know how they have those things that can open you? Like they're like like kind of like rods. Like they can stretch you out, kind of like.
Like the they use at the gynecologists.
Yeah,
the
like a
videos?
gynecologist has it. Yeah, like it.
Do you want
opens
that?
you- Well,
Do
I
you
asked my
like that?
doctor if I needed that, and my doctor said no.
Yeah,
My
no.
doctor's like, "You're fine. You're like everything looks fine to me."
Just you saying that makes me think like, are you on the spectrum?
I could be on the spectrum.
You might be. Oh my
I
god!
might
Just
be on the
not in a negative way. But like, wow, that's a unique thought. It's a
I-
dilator, baby.
A dilator. That's what it is, a dilator. But I'm like, I asked my doctor, "Do I need a dilator?" And my doctor's like, "No, don't worry about it. You're fine. You don't need a dilator."
B was too tight. B loved being too tight. She says, "Fuck, these dudes busted quick."
They
Boom,
would.
boom. They yeah. I could
If he
tell.
actually got inside, he would have like came so fast. I swear.
Oh, that's interesting. It's getting in there. I used to encourage her to get some ASAP. It's called a dilator. I use those. Encourage her
Really?
to get a dilator.
That's
A
what I was
dilator.
wondering. But like my doctor said, I didn't need one.
Oh, so you've actually looked up the dilator. So this is some
I
sort
did,
of thing that
yeah.
women like, I need a dilator.
Yeah, it's a thing women know about.
Ooh, do you like women?
I don't know. I don't think so. I don't
No,
think
she
so.
likes dudes. She wished that 60-year-old guy was fucking revving. When he was a dude.
Yeah.
She had a little. She was thirsty for it. I could tell. Would have been tasty. Did he let you do the fellatio?
Yes.
Nice.
He loved it. He would
Yeah,
come.
who doesn't? Okay.
But he wouldn't always come, but he came like more than he's ever come, like in a long
To
time.
Ontario. He was coming to Toronto. Coming to Toronto, right, Dukes? Finish. Yeah, he finished. She's new. She's like a simple woman. She's been celibate for 15 years. Give her a break, Queen of Wands. 15 years. But obviously you're like up for it. So what's next? What's exciting?
Right now I'm just trying to secure an apartment, and then I'm gonna go back to work soon. So nothing too exciting, but I think I might be in some grief for a period of time. Like, I don't think I should go on like looking for anything right now. I think I just need to grieve and be alone and try that out.
She's
and
stoked
then,
for a new dude. I can already tell. She's like, oh, I'm going to get one. I'm going to get one that works now that I know what's up. 10 years. Sandra's been 10 years celibate. Fuck you guys. I don't like hearing it, but if you put it out there, $1,000,000, she's going to be getting laid in that hot apartment this summer. She's going to be grieving over some heat. And some steamy action. Yeah, no, steamy action's the best.
and I have to pick more wisely.
I don't think you should ever settle. Stop settling. Like, you just don't want to hurt their feelings. You're like, all right, I guess this is it, right? Is that you?
Sort of.
Yeah. Like, if you came here to Alberta and I was a dink, you'd be like, well, this is what I did, so I'm going to have to deal with it.
Might as well stay.
Stop it. Stop doing that.
Yeah, that's not good.
Does your inner child have a voice?
My ex-husband thinks my inner child is like needs attention. That she's like scared and little.
Do you know who would be able to speak to your inner child?
I don't know. Like, I mean, I think I need to give my inner child a hug and be like, you know what? It's okay. We got this. You're okay.
Can you see her? Can you see your inner child?
Kind of. I mean, I think like she's kind of little with like long brown hair.
Can you see her in moments where she was afraid?
No.
You can't see her when she
No.
was... And you can't go and find her?
Well, I mean, I have fragments of memory. Like, I remember once when I was like, I think in kindergarten, this boy had me in a bed and he's just like, just lie down and close your eyes and go to sleep. And then someone knocked on the window, like saw what we were doing and knocked on the window. And then like, I guess I left. I don't remember the rest of the memory, and I don't remember what he was doing. I just remember and he was my age. Like, he was also in kindergarten.
Just a little one. So he didn't have any maliciousness that you could recall. You would remember maliciousness.
Yeah. So that was that memory. But yeah, I don't remember it being a nice memory, but like I didn't like what was happening, but.
Well, he's little, so I wonder who taught him, eh?
And then when I was little, this little kid had a crush on me. So he and his mom came running to the bus stop and they gave me a heart that he cut out for me. And instead of thinking it was sweet or really nice, I felt guilty. I felt sick to my stomach. So those aren't great memories, but I don't know. I've always felt guilt about sex. Like, I've always felt like it was, I don't know.
You need to get some. You need to get like a corn star who's just gonna be like, let me at her. Trust me, if someone I think you put yourself in some precarious positions and you have very little experience and you haven't explored a lot because you've been hanging out with fucking bozos or boozers.
Right.
And you didn't cheat on them. Most people would eventually have fucking cheated on the fucking pieces of whatever.
I mean, I did sort of cheat on
but
him.
yeah,
like
you're such a good girl. You're a little bit, so you put yourself in those positions. You want to be a loyal, good human, which is a really loyal, good human is one that takes care of her inner child.
Right.
And so, maybe these guys got lucky, and maybe your destiny is yet to be filled, babe.
Yeah, I think so. I mean, I just
You're
have
gorgeous.
to explore. But I'm kind of scared too. Like, I'm kind of scared because, like, maybe I am a little bit like on the autism scale or like
On the spectrum?
or something.
Yeah, I feel it. Yeah.
Like, I don't think like autism, but I'm thinking ADHD. I'm thinking, well, that's probably TikTok is convincing me of that, but.
Yeah, have you done the medicine for that? Because all the girls your age do the medicine these days. Like, it's normal to do speed. I'm like, go the fuck yourself. I hate that shit. But you might be good for it.
Well, right now I'm taking an antidepressant, an anti-anxiety medication, and a mood stabilizer.
Well, those don't let you blow it.
So
do you have all that? How long have you been taking all that stuff?
For a long time, like since like last summer.
Oh, okay, that's not that long.
Yeah.
So you felt like last summer? Did you need them?
Yeah.
You sure?
I'm pretty sure. Like
Okay.
it was like an anti-anxiety medication, double my medication plus like an extra, plus like Abilify, yeah, and a
I think you,
Vexer, like venlafaxine,
I
which
think
is
you'd be
kind
better
of a
get
heavier
smashing.
one.
If someone took care of business for you, you'd fucking spit all that shit out and fucking start getting railed, go on vacation. Fuck. Do your thing. Fuck. What are you doing? Anything cool for work?
Kind of like I work in a group home. I work with like adults with intellectual disabilities.
I mean, this says stuff about you.
No, she's
That's not so
R.
much. Karen, get the fuck on the team. Didn't
That's
Karen
way
leave you
too much
earlier?
medication. Right, she needs a no strings friend that she can explore with. Well, that's a little nicer than saying no, she's R. What does that mean? Does it mean what I think it means?
I would love to explore with her. She's hot. Karen, there's another Karen. Abilify can. Oh my God, BB's talking about what? Is that the kind of Ambien or whatever she's eating? Medicine?
Yeah,
I'm really
Abilify.
good. Amanda! I'd love to fucking learn, Amanda. Amanda, throw some juice. Get a subscription. I'm 60, and she's
Oh,
good at
Queen
it.
of Hearts, you can go fuck yourself. I thought that's what you meant, you fucking bitch.
Woo, 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 woo! Look, she's not. Sounds like she's fucking pretty sharp to me, Queen of Wands. My sister, us on 20 pills a day for mental illness. Sandra, drop the juice, ladies. Yeah, let's get to 69 in the top. We need 76 points. Now it's 800. Sesky, can you put away, like, just wrap that thing up and put it in the fridge? I was going to, but I might. It might take a couple more minutes. I just don't want it to go, you know. Michelle. Yeah, Queen of Wands is one of my most supportive people ever. Actually, supported me like a lot. So she talks a serious amounts of shit. And I met her actually in Florida.
I actually don't know who you are, but you did call me the R word. So what am I supposed to do?
No, fucking good for you. I think she called you the R word, and you were able to fucking clearly show her you're not an R.
Yes, I hope so. Jesus.
I was 10, Hack was 16, babysitting. What, Amanda? What is Amanda talking about? Sandra, all of you guys, drop some juice on her. Melchelle, don't lose your team membership.
You showed
Oh
me
my God,
exactly
Queen of Wands, I like her. I thought that was a good response since you called her the R word. She's been nice, I think. Queen of Wands needs a thrashing, don't worry. I think it's been a bit since she got a good one, too. No, she's got younger guys or something weird, but, I mean, there's probably some trauma behind her. You can only assume.
Queen of Wands, exactly.
Only assume. That's a good way to stab back, Tara. If you ever need to stab back, just smell what they're cooking.
Yeah.
Oh, we're getting chocolate. Karen, make sure you join the team. Beautiful. Fucking stuff my fucking mouth full of chocolate. Just had a big old steak. What was not fun at all? Oh, I'm not sure what's going on. Queen of Wands all of a sudden is being sensitive. You called her that. Queen of Wands, you started the fight with her. She didn't do nothing to you. With ketchup. Karen likes to eat fucking prime rib with ketchup.
Oh dear.
Yeah, she's one of those.
I get mocked for my hatred of ketchup. I don't like ketchup.
The Kobe keeps score. Amanda, I have no idea what you're writing. Subscribe, Amanda.
Oh, The Body Keeps the Score. It's a book, right?
I have no idea. Order?
It's a book about trauma. Like your body remembers the trauma and you have to release it. Like even if you don't remember, your body remembers. Like so you don't do talk therapy, you do like other kinds of therapy, like where you can release the trauma, like release the feelings. Like there's one light therapy, like you follow like a light with your eyes and like different stuff like that.
Karen. S-Day. You guys, we're 74. Let's get to 69, ladies. Follow all the top performers here. They're incredible. The MVPs, the VIPs of my channel. Yeah, I like your energy right now. It seems it's kind of hot. It's a hot energy. You,
Yeah,
you,
EMDR. Yeah, EMDR.
Emder is the IC therapy. Bell. Bing, 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 bing.
I
What are
just
we
think
belling?
that Queen of Hearts, I just think that's a really bad word and it's kind of offensive.
Don't talk to Queen of Wands if you don't want her to talk back.
That's a good idea. I can't help it. I want people to like me. That's one of my problems.
You're hot. You're hot. You would like Queen of Wands. You two probably get along. Because she's just really rough and you're not.
Yeah. Someone said that I'm like a flower that needs to be protected, and other people are like trees and bushes. So I just need to be like more
No, you're a tree or
resilient.
bush. If people are trees and we're all flowers or trees or bushes. You've been resilient. You've been fucking celibate for fucking 15 years. That's warrior.
That's true.
That's fucking crazy. That's what I mean. People don't understand. It's like your naivete, your super goodness has made you hard in the weird way. Like everybody eventually gets hard. Sometimes it's just, I
Yeah.
got hard. I haven't fucked anybody in 15 years. That makes a fucking person hard. Am I right?
Yeah. I guess it's like an essential thing you're missing.
It's a need, not a want. It's a need. That's what makes people. It's a need.
And like we got very close. Like the first night we were ever together, that was as close as we ever got. And then we never got that close again.
Who?
Like me and the alcoholic.
When you first got together and you moved
Yeah,
in?
like when we first moved in together, like our first night together. Like that was the closest we ever came to doing it. Like we tried, but we just couldn't get there.
Oh, I'm sorry.
And then we never tried again. We just did other stuff.
Yeah, he was 60 something and a boozer. He knew what's up. He knew what he's getting you into. I'm glad he at least took care of you with his face. He should have been doing that every day.
It wasn't that often. Because like also alcoholism. So he can't get it up, like he's not interested, and if he was interested, it would take him forever, or he couldn't. So
Like he couldn't finish you off first. That's his job. It's like, all right, you should have been like, yeah, he got you a vibrator because that, or I don't know what the word is. What we should use a jiggler, because but he could have been eating it. I feel like as I get older, if I ever get like flaccid, I will eat it. I will eat lovers every day. We're getting celebrations. We just gotta train for mess day. S day. Yo, Amy, you guys are sending us fun stuff. Tara, you're gonna get some action this summer. I could fucking tell it's gonna be sooner than later. You're gonna, because you're hot. How about a young guy? Fucking get a young guy. He's gonna be fucking ready. You're gonna be like, whoa, you won't even know. There's a big difference between fucking one that works and one that doesn't. You know what I'm saying? One that
Right.
works fucking pushes. He's like, I want more. Do you know what I'm
Right.
saying? You don't know that, but one that works is like aggressive. He like penetrates.
but I think, don't you think like you need a man to be mature and experienced?
No,
Like they know how to treat a lady, like
you
they
need a dick to be mean.
just like only that, like not anything else but that.
Eventually, I mean, after 15 years, I'm thinking you need some of that. For a long time, one that can hold back, doesn't blow it too soon. Especially since you're so tight.
Yeah, that would be a problem. What do you do for a living?
It's not a problem. He's going to be like stoked. Don't worry. Get a fucking 26-year-old with a couple kids already. Be like, I've never done it. Make sure he's had a
That's-
couple kids, though.
That's so
Yeah,
young. And I thought I was in menopause because I stopped getting my time of the month. But then during all the stress of everything that was happening, I got my time of the month. I think it was just stress.
How about I set a twins and it's 32? Okay, 32. 32. I think 26 is... when I was 26 with a woman who was 40 something, fuck, it was the best. And I was
No.
ready. I can
I
remember
don't-
shooting it across her. Like the first
I-
night we were together, like I missed her face.
You missed it. Uh-oh.
Yeah,
And she
it was
wanted it
fucking-
on her face.
Oh, she was... I overshot. It was just so incredibly powerful. And now I'm old. It doesn't happen like that anymore. I can remember meeting my first mature woman.
Yeah, perimenopause. But I don't live in a group home. I work in a group home. I'm like
She's picking on you.
I know. I'm a developmental support worker.
Oh my God, Karen! I remember the first time. I'm telling you, and I can remember. I think she remembered it too, because like it splashed her on the way above her head. So she was like, "Ooh, woo-hoo!" And I was like, "Yeah, woo!" We did it lots of times too. I think that time, she was the one who introduced the idea of a hat trick. She's like, she needed to, because I was pulling them out of her like 4 or 5 times. Like she was able to finish, and I would finish like upwards of 3 times, like at least.
Wow.
Like the first time it was like 3 times, and she would call it a hat trick. She once finished me off like 9 times, the most I've ever done it.
Oh my God. How old were you and how old was she?
I was 26 and she was, well, that was probably when I was 27, 28, and she was 43, 42, 43.
Wow.
Celibate Chronicles, the need for more. I love that. I'm going to take a screenshot of that. You guys don't see what the AI does, but the AI makes up little names for us, for like little headlines. Yeah. This is the Celibate Chronicles. That's fucking incredible name. That's my record at 9. B. All of you guys, help me we're number 69. Ladies, celebration of the 69. We don't want to stop at 69, though. We want to get to 50 now. Jenny, I never abandon you. Jenny, I would never abandon you. Except, I think when I went to Mexico, I left kind of abruptly. When those girls were going nuts on me. Jenny, I left. I left abruptly, I did at that point. Was that what you meant, Jenny? You abandoned me. No, I did not. Not only when I went to Mexico last year, because I had a lover in Mexico. I went to see her. I didn't tell anybody. I just fucking went. When? A dozen times in one day. But you're a woman, Karen. How about the ex, the husband? How many times did he shoot it? Women, fuck, I finished her off like fucking 2 dozen times in a day, man. That day I got 9. She was fucking it was like a machine gun. Last week you called. Do you want to call now? I didn't realize you called last week. Jenny! Oh, I see. Okay. I'm sorry then, Jenny. I had a lot of phone calls. Last week I was in Niagara Falls. I think I just got back from Niagara Falls. What's the bell? Oh, ring her bell. Maybe it's enough. Are you guys? I'm not. I like Tara right now. She's fun. She's fun. She's a young woman. She's been celibate for 15 years. She's been married and had a boyfriend. And she met me too. I think I would have, if you connected with me, I would have taken it all. You would have gotten it all. Experienced fucking 5 years ago.
Really? Was that how long ago it was?
Yeah, it was 5 years ago. Yeah, if you showed up
my
in a
God.
mob, I would have given you a drilling like never before. He only calls me. Woo woo. Oh, Pop-Tart. Oh, Pop-Tart, I met her 5 years ago. Pop-Tart, you're gorgeous. You're a young woman, though. Tara's open. She's. Am I pronouncing your name right? Is it Tara? Just in case.
Tara.
Do you want me to say Tara?
Yeah, it's Tara. Yeah.
I wasn't sure if I was pronounced. I didn't think I was. Okay, so Tara, you missed her story. These are the Celibate Chronicles, girl. Pop-Tart's fucking getting in for sure. There's no way she's celibate. That face.
Maybe that's not. Maybe some people just don't like sex. Maybe.
No, I mean, women like sex. Some men can't have sex. I think some men are shitty at it. I think some men, like, I'm an athlete, and I'm good at it. I know I'm good at it. I like it. Well, I remember always wanting it. I was like, I'm going to be good at that when I grow up. That was on my mind. I was like, that's something I'm going to be doing. People are going to remember me for that. That's good stuff. I was like, how? I was thinking about all the directions of things.
I think when I was my very first boyfriend, we had a lot of sex when I was like a teenager. I was like 19 and he was a little bit younger. I think he was like 17. And we would do it all the time.
So you've done it. So you have had good sex.
Yeah, I think that would be sadly the best sex. Yeah, it would be that.
The best sex you ever had. Like, I want to be, like, when I'm in relationships with people or when I'm with a woman, I want to be the best she's ever had. I want to be that. I'm like, what's it going to take to be the best you ever had?
I think that's a good goal. That's a really good goal.
I want to be remembered. I'm going to be remembered of, like, my exes. So a lot of my exes have come back just to fuck. I'm like, yes! It's because it was good. 8 years and 10 years for you. So yeah, we got an 8 years celibate, 10 years. Look, they're all flexing. Also celibate. I need a 40-year-old. Carla, how many years celibate? Yo, Pop Tart, you in here? Pop Tart, how long you been celibate? She's not even in here no more, is she? Babelicious, fuck with us.
8 years for her, 10 for me. Huh.
Pop Tart's in the house. Pop Tart's like, I'm getting laid this afternoon. Woo woo! Wanky. Wanky's getting laid too. Younger men. I'm sort of. A lot of women have tuned into the boss and then all of a sudden been like, you know what? I want to fucking open. I don't believe I didn't get you getting grooving. Because you were experimenting. I was pushing you. I was like, dun, 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 dun. But I was learning about who I am at that point, remember? We were trying to figure out like a brand for me.
We were. We had
should
this whole
still do that.
project.
I would still do that project. That's a good project, especially now with the prime minister's going to be coming out. There's fucking wars. We have no identity.
And now that you're traveling,
Oh, I travel. Yeah, I have a car. My kid's gone.
what happened to your kid?
He's in Vancouver.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
So I've been alone. Actually, that's what changed my life so much.
Oh. Do you ever visit him? You're not estranged, right? You're good?
No, I mean, I try not to be estranged. He's almost 19 years old and he works at a nightclub. Like, he
Oh,
doesn't
really?
answer my phone calls. Yeah.
What does he do? Is he like a bouncer?
No. He works at a fancy nightclub.
He's a promoter?
Not yet. I told him to. No, he works in the kitchen, and he hasn't
Oh,
been
in the
there since
kitchen.
he was 15.
Oh, wow.
So
Huh.
he cooks and he does. I want him to be. I told him to work there when he first moved there. But
Yeah.
his mom just stole him from me and took him there.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, and no one cared. So, yeah,
Oh.
Tara, you gotta fucking follow your dreams. I can tell you feel good. Like your energy's fucking high. It's like
Yeah.
good energy. You have a positive vibration. Everybody in my room, you like got them stoked.
Well, that's good. I do feel different.
Carla, 2016. 9 years for Carla. 9 years for Carla. No sex, Paige. That's what every father says. Or at least mine. What? Paigey. Paige, you're a cute woman. Talking about. Oh, yeah. What did every father say? That my kid doesn't call me? Is he talking about that? Paigey's a contender. She's a shooter. I'm pretty positive.
How's your dad?
My dad died.
Shit, I'm sorry.
He died
That
right up
fucking
from underneath
sucks.
me. There was no funeral. He just was taken away. Actually, big stuff. Like that was a big spiritual. There's a lot of stuff happening around my dad's death for me personally.
Yeah, no doubt.
I'm guessing everybody, if you guys are connected to your parents, I think I am somewhat connected. I just came up with an idea. I was trying to think about it today. That like, I feel like as we, okay, how would now I'm the old one. I'm the old one, like in the world. My dad's gone. I'm like the last of that thing.
Right.
And my dad's on the younger end actually, and his energy is the positive pull. So your kid, what about my kid, Paigey? He's in Vancouver. He doesn't want to come visit me. Houston. He doesn't want to hang with his dad. He doesn't want to answer me.
It's hard when your dad dies.
Okay. I mean, my dad and I were like pretty estranged. I made videos with my dad right before he got sick.
I remember those videos.
And I took him to meet my kid on the island.
Yeah.
That was in the beginning of my TikTok adventure. And I
Yeah.
was starting. And I've been here since. Once he moved to the island, I had no one else to focus on. TikTok became my baby.
Yeah, you've been doing TikTok for half a decade? Were you doing it a lot longer than when I met you?
No,
No.
that was around the beginning.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you were creeping on my DMs on Instagram.
Today?
No, like when we first started getting to know each other, you were creeping on my DMs on Instagram, and you were liking my Instagram stuff. And then you video called me.
I think
Like, just randomly,
I think it
video
was the
call.
other. I think you were coming on the show, and I was going to see who you were.
I think so. You
I
won.
would, I would go live, and then I would connect to people through Instagram, and then I would creep. I mean, I don't know, lady. You are the married lady who is looking to get out.
I do remember though. You video called me and I was eating French fries.
I video call everybody, and there's people. Okay, check this out. I was in Niagara Falls 2 weeks ago. A woman was convinced by a catfish to come meet me in Niagara Falls. She was in the hotel lobby, calling, and it was funny because it was a separate account that somehow connected with her, pretending to be me. She fell for it. She showed up to Niagara Falls, expecting some sort of relationship that didn't exist,
Oh
and
God.
yeah. And I was like, and then she called me on my actual account, and I was like, what are you talking about? Because I like to connect with my friends. I don't want anyone to get catfish. Please, if you're talking to if you are in the bubbles, there's a good chance one of these fuckers is going to try to get a hold of you guys and manipulate you. So it's not me.
Yeah, you have a lot of copycat accounts, eh?
More than anyone my size. I think per capita, I'm probably one of the most copycatted.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They should tell though, like your numbers wouldn't add up, right? They'd be too low if it wasn't you.
Celibate Chronicles Unplugged. The Celibate Chronicles Unplugged. That's the best. Oh my God. That's fucking amazing. Well, I'm happy that you're in a good space, Tara. Yeah, if you want to meet up, we could meet up and go.
Thank you. Yeah, that'd be fun. I think that'd be
Make a
really
movie.
fun.
You'd be a really good girl, I can tell. You'd listen. Like, what's next, boss? Like, well, we do it like this now. Like, we have to get nice high heels for those little toes. You got cute.
Oh, I forgot about your foot thing.
Yeah, the foot thing. You're like tall and gorgeous. Like you're a model. We'll let you up. We'll make you a little a fans page.
An what?
Little fans.
You didn't
page
say an
on-
OnlyFans page.
Okay, I can't talk about that. I would not suggest that at all. I like that. You're very new. You're learning about TikTok right now. Okay, I'm going. Keep watching and stick around. Let's just stay connected. And I wouldn't mind about traveling across the country and making a documentary like we talked about. Because I want to make a documentary, and I have ideas. I've had ideas like this, but every time I move, it seems to hiccup it stops my action, so.
Yeah, I think we had a lot of good ideas. I think we could collaborate well on something.
Yeah, since we have a new prime minister now. He's coming, I think, next week or something.
It's not going to be Pierre Poliver.
Poliver!
What's his name? Pierre Poliver?
Yeah, that's a
I'm like
great way
so
to put
weak
it.
on politics. It's probably going to be the Liberal though, right?
Who's the liberal?
Look at me. I'm so weak on politics. I can't
Yeah,
think of
you
his
are.
name.
Holy shit, I didn't realize that. Okay, I'm gonna go. Love. Bye. Tara, bye. I love you. Bye.
Bye.
Yes, liberals will win. Yeah, the liberals will win, you guys. Yes, the liberals will